What is going on, everybody? Hope everybody is having a very, very good hunting season so far. Welcome back to another episode of On the Trail. Kind of a quick discussion today. Had a couple comments of what I use hunting, and apparently people see the carbon wrap barrel and think that I'm just a rich person, which I'm not. But this is my very first custom rifle. I will have more. I just enjoy ballistics. I enjoy rifles, everything about them. This is my 300 drum, and I would, if you're looking for a heavy hitter and don't know what to go at, I would recommend a 300 drum to anybody. Depending on what you do with them, the ballistics are amazing. And but anyways, it took me a long time for this. I saved up for a long time to be able to have a custom rifle. I just always wanted one. My dad thought I was an idiot for doing it. But it's a beautiful rifle. The only thing I need to change is the chassis, which will change here soon, and rebed it. But kind of want to get into what people have touched on. I've had some like DMs and like people, I don't know if they're trying to like get at me and piss me off, so to speak, or if they're trying to just pick my brain. So I'm just going to take it as picking my brain. But yes, I own a custom rifle, but I am I don't know why I can't think of the word, but I love to buy factory rifles and prove to people that you can get out past 1,000 yards with a factory rifle. A lot of the times you're going to have to hand load in order to get that. You have to find the harmonics of the barrel. You have to find the right round, the right load that rifle likes in order to do it. But you can. I have a Ruger American and a Magpul chassis right here, 6.5 Creedmoor. And I'm working a load for this one right now, but I was shooting a 140 grain burger, I believe. And I'm going to play with it a little bit more. I wasn't quite happy with it. I know I can get better, so anyways, playing with this one. This is a $400 rifle, $300 chassis, and a $400 scope. So I mean, this one might be like $1,100, $400, or $1,200 all together. And I mean, you don't have to spend that. So really, if you just bought the rifle, left it in the original chassis, and got the scope on it, I mean, you're under $1,000 right there, and you can go past 1,000 yards with this. I just built a load for Ty 6.5, and I know we can get out to 1,000 yards, no problem with that. So another one here, I have Howe 1500 22-250, my very first rifle. And there's some things I want to do with this one. I want to put a carbon fiber wrap barrel, proof research barrel on it, and a new chassis on this one as well. But dude, this has been such a great rifle, and this was a cheap rifle too. I mean, cheaper, I guess, when I got it, but such an awesome, and I lugged this heavy thing around the mountains all over the place with my dad. So you guys don't have to spend $10,000 to get a long distance hunting rig. You don't have to. You don't have to fall for the gimmick. Not saying a custom rifle isn't a good thing. I absolutely love it. And it is my baby. But you don't have to have it to go and be able to push your limits. The biggest thing that I have to say about that is you have to become a shooter. If you want a long distance hunt, if you want to shoot long distance, you have to become a shooter. The rifle is, I don't care what rifle you have, if you buy a $20,000 rifle and a $5,000 scope, it ain't going to make you a better shooter if you can't shoot. So you have to be a shooter. And that's where a lot of this comes into play, is you have to be able to be the one to get it there and to be able to push that limit. And know what you're doing, you know. I mean, look at your ballistics. Look at what that round is capable of, to what point that round is capable of. I just built that round for Ty's Ruger American 6.5, and it shooting better than a 1/4 inch at 100 yards. That rifle isn't even guaranteed for an inch at 100 yards. So you can find them, you know, and you get a play. I think we did the 140 grain ELDM in his. I don't remember what powder charge I'm running out of it, but it's an absolute stomper. And let's see here real quick. I have the ballistics here. So for his round, muzzle velocity, you know, it was 2704. That was an average out of 3 shots. I believe it's your realm of the bullet being able to do what the bullet has to do, if that makes sense, is I think it's 1900 foot per second, and 1500 pounds of energy is what you're looking at in order to make that bullet do what it wants to do. So really, for a hunting standpoint, you're looking at like 550 yards max hunting with that. I know people push past it. Me, myself, that would be that's the distance on that rig. I would not take a shot on an animal past that, just because I want to give the bullet the absolute best chance to do what the bullet has to do, and that deer the utmost respect, or animal the utmost respect, and try to put it down as fast as I can put it down. But I mean, at 550 yards with his 6.5, dropping 70 inches, you know, and you're looking. I mean, you can shoot out to 1,000 yards with his 6.5 with that round. The only issue that he's going to have now is he's not going to have the adjustment for it. I mean, it's looking like, maybe he will. I don't know. We'll have to look at his scope. But so at 1,000 yards, that bolt's dropping 342 inches, which you need 32, almost 33 MOA of adjustment. So who knows? But anyways, just look at your ballistics. Make sure you're giving that animal the utmost respect and the fastest death you can. Like, I don't like seeing wounded game. I've wounded game. I know we all have. Just give it the utmost respect and look at your ballistics. See what your calculator comes up with, and stay within those means. This I'm shooting the 230 grain Burger hybrid target out of, and I can kill all the way up to 1,000 yards with it. Well, let's see here. Let's look it up. I had it on the calculator right here. Oops. So, real quick, muzzle velocity is 2807. That's 3-shot average. And we're looking at 990 yards is where both of those values meet up for that bullet to be able to do what it needs to do. So, I mean, just look at your stuff, and I doubt I'd ever shoot at anything that far. I'm comfortable out to 800 yards if the conditions are perfect. which they very rarely are. But I shoot a lot, and I shoot a lot of long distance, and I need to shoot more. Kind of got out of shooting there for a while. So, I mean, I haven't shot anything past 300 yards in the last 4 years. So, anyways, just a quick one. Just kind of want to address it. Yes, custom rifles are awesome, but you don't need to pay the custom rifle price to get custom rifle accuracy. And you can always buy the chassis and the barrel. You could always rebarrel it right off the get-go if you wanted to too. So, and then you have a semi-custom rifle for half the price. So, anyways, thank you guys. I hope everybody's having a great season. Stay safe, and yeah, we'll see you next time.